Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me here tonight for probably what is part 1 of 3 of the Halo 5 Guardians Let's Play. In preparation for Halo Infinite later this year. Of course, my controller batteries are low. I am going to be playing through the campaign just on normal. Last I checked, Halo 5 Guardians is wildly unbalanced when it comes to the campaign between like heroic and legendary. So we are gonna we're gonna play through the game just on normal. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. While I look for a plug for my controller. Oop. Hey there, welcome into the stream. We're going to be playing some of the campaign from the beginning. Start this new mission. No. There it is. Leave game. Halo 5 on Heroic is pretty fair, and Legendary to me feels more fair than 2, 3, and CE. Halo 2 on Legendary was ridiculous, but CE and 3 weren't too terrible. But yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've played through the campaign on anything higher than just normal. The last time I tried to do, I think it was was it Heroic or Legendary? It was a Legendary playthrough. I ended up at a spot in the campaign where I didn't have any ammo, and there were still like a ton of enemies to kill, and yeah, I mean, essentially it was just everything was just really bullet spongy, and ate up all the bullets before I could progress through anywhere. Wow, what is going on with this? This loading screen. My goodness, that took way longer than what I thought it would. All right, so we're gonna start this off from the beginning on normal, and well, here we go. This is being played on the 1X, obviously not in 4K, but we will see here. I know, I think there's like 6 minutes of cutscenes before you actually get into the game. Put a timer on it now. It's 8:35.
Spartan Lock. I have spent enough years with Oni.
Yeah, I miss Halo 2 Online. You could play, if you have PC, Project Cartographer.
Once this is
And
over,
that's pretty close.
after all I have done, they'll order you to kill us both.
Ooh, ominous. For me, it was only difficult when I would try to keep the same gun as when I start. I mean, yeah, that definitely doesn't help, but I mean, I would pick up guns and just run out of ammo and run out of ammo.
Over the last 72 hours, 5 colonies have experienced identical events. Massive destruction, Forerunner and Origin. But Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey has managed to contact us. She claims to have information on these attacks.
Halsey is currently in Covenant custody on the surface of Kamchatka. Your mission is to insert behind enemy lines, retrieve Halsey, and bring her back to Infinity. Be advised, Dr. Halsey is accompanied by Covenant Supreme Leader Jul 'Mdama. If you have the opportunity...
Understood, Commander.
Good luck, Spartan Locke.
The best way to play co-op is legendary. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Say, before we make this jump, anybody want to say a few words?
I figure if God can hear how scared I am, so can everyone else. Locke, you buying first drink when we're done?
You ask, you buy. Fire Team Osiris. The light is green.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad we can provide you some luck here. I mean, admittedly, if if Halo 5 was like a CG animated movie, I probably would have liked it, to be honest. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about the campaign. We'll get into that here, though, I'm sure. I mean, admittedly, to me, this scene is really cool. It's unfortunate that you can't actually do anything like this, but... This is like Avengers, but not Avengers music. I wonder if I'm gonna get struck for this. Just because I always like to claim Halo 4's music on YouTube. I wonder if that'll happen with 5. Alright, so it was 8:35 when the cutscene started. And it is now about 5 minutes later. You think Halo 2 Anniversary would have been a better as the CGI movie? The blur cutscenes in that game are amazing. Hopefully those come back for Infinite.
We could have taken him. Let's move. Dale, keep an ear on comms.
Affirmative.
Buck, Tanaka, full security.
On it.
Alright.
Now I am using the Halo 4 control scheme. I feel that fits the game the best. Along with a much lower look sensitivity.
Halsey and Ndama are holed up inside a Forerunner structure ahead. That's our target.
So Halsey
The
called
skiers
us.
at this one.
She said there was something big happening, and gave Captain Lasky coordinates to find her.
It must be something big.
One hell of a trap.
Contact.
I heard that some people behind Star Wars Republic Commandos helped to make Halo 5. Yeah, and I think people from Retro Studios as well that worked on Metroid Prime also worked, I think, I know at least with Halo 4. That is one thing that I will say is, like, the presentation, like, this heads-up display looks really good. Like, I'm a big fan of the minimalist look, too, with, like, how Halo Reach has. And kind of like what Halo Infinite looks like they're going for. But I really do like the heads-up display in this. It makes it like you're in almost like an Iron Man or like a VR helmet.
Crawler's dead. All clear.
Move on toward Halsey's position.
Looks like it's coming in all right. All right. Yeah, I mean, with a whole another year of just
Up the cliffs. Get after them.
of Halo 5, I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be a long one, that's for sure. Press AA near a ledge to climb. Thank you, thank you. If people behind Metroid Prime help make Halo 4, how is it so linear? I don't know if they necessarily like worked with like level design. I'm aware of like art designers or like concept artists. Because I mean, the way that the heads-up display is in Metroid Prime, the first two games, I mean, you could definitely see its influence here with Halo 5 and with Halo 4. How much ammo do I have almost out with this one? And I know that there's like data pads and secrets and stuff with this that I'm probably gonna walk past, and you guys will probably yell at me in the chat for, but I'm not really going for like an exploration type thing. I'm just kind of playing it, you know, start to finish. A very linear playthrough. If people, I prefer the crowded HUD. I mean, yeah, it looks good. It's crowded, but it's not like distracting, which is honestly one of the apprehensions I have with Infinite, with the HUD that they showed with when your shield regenerates and you get like those hexagonal gold symbols on your screen. That kind of seems like it might be a problem if they don't make them like a little bit more transparent. Which hopefully, I mean, whenever we get our flighting and our beta with them for that, hopefully we can leave feedback with that. Or maybe we'll find out that it's not even really that big of a deal. But I mean, also too, if you want to go by the history with 343 and Halo, when they did their Halo 5 beta, it was, I believe, early January of 2015, and then Halo 5 officially launched in October. So I mean, they had a good 10 months to take feedback in from that, which I'm understanding that they did. They took a lot of feedback. So, I mean, if they want to have that same level of kind of like a leeway between Infinite and launch, then I would honestly assume that they would start the flighting process or a beta within the next couple of months, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they pretty much made their decisions on what Halo Infinite's going to play like, and that we'll get it maybe, yeah, nice, in front of me. Oh, there's a data pad. But I expect, I already found it. But I expect them to have a beta probably, I don't know, maybe 3 months before launch. And it, you know, it'll be like a beta in the air quotes of like, basically a demo. I think the shield recharge was just for visuals in the showcase trailer. I mean, we never know. They were going to launch the game in November looking the way it did in the showcase, so... I mean, it's a tough call. It's a tough call for sure. They've got plenty of room and time to change it now.
The door is sealed tight.
Forerunner security station. Must be in lockdown.
Any way to lift it? The Artemis can analyze Forerunner systems. Might be a way to override this door.
This Artemis thing one of your old Oni toys?
Similar. I convinced Commander Palmer to outfit us with prototypes. Systems analyzed. Looks like there's an override switch near the top of the room.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Let's see. This should do it.
Away we going? What way are we going? Yep, I was right. So that's the one thing that I don't like. One of their big issues with like Forerunner structures is that this all looks the same. This is all the same color, essentially. Just a shiny metal. Like, that was kind of the same with Bungie's Forerunner design, but they threw like some gold in, and then they had like the accents and stuff that like gave it a shape and form, and just...
Kraken sighted.
That's part of the reason, too, that I think the Prometheans are such a... They're a decent concept, but when it comes to, like, the design execution, they should never blend into the background. And I mean, unless that's what they were going for, but I really don't think that's what they were trying to do. Is this one I have? Yep, I already found this one. That was part of my big issue. There's a level later on at the end of the game, and we'll get there eventually, and I'll talk about it. But
Our destination is on
there's an area where the Forerunner Prometheans and the Forerunner structure that you're on, because I think we're on a Guardian towards the end. There's a huge fight. It's a level it's just a huge, gunfight. And they just blend into the background. They're hard to see and distinguish. Like, it's just not... I don't think it's good design. Have I played Halo 5 campaign in the past? How come you're playing it again if I already did? I did. I played it when it first came out. And I kind of pop in every now and then to either grab some footage or to just kind of maybe mess around for maybe a video project. But Halo Infinite is coming out later in the year. And as much as I'm not a fan of the multiplayer, like I have had fun with the game. Don't get me wrong, but I want to go ahead and play through it and kind of get a bit of a refresher for when Infinite comes out. We'll be playing it probably in 3 parts, the campaign, and I'm only playing it on normal just because the last time that I sat down seriously to play the campaign, it was like, to me, it was unbalanced. I was in an area where I ran out of ammo for every available weapon, and I still had like a ton of the Prometheans that I had to kill, and I had no way to kill them. And I think it was on either heroic or legendary. Like there was just nothing I could do. I had to restart the level, and I really didn't want to, and that's kind of what killed my my drive to play through this at the time. But yeah, no, I just want to stop in and play through it on just kind of a casual playthrough. Nothing super sweaty or stressful, and so, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on here.
Keep moving toward Halsey's position.
Ooh. Yeah, this gun kind of sucks now, though, too, in this. But yeah, we're gonna get through. We're gonna play the play through the campaign and try and get caught up for whatever Halo Infinite has to offer. I don't really think the stories are going to be that interconnected, to be honest. It doesn't seem like it, especially since they're introducing the Banished. But I don't know. We'll find out. I believe the Forerunner overall design should look uniform with everything Forerunner. Yeah, oh, I mean, technically, we've only seen one Forerunner, like an actual Forerunner being, and I don't know. I don't read the books, I'll be honest. Like, I'm a huge fan of the games, but I'm not... I don't generally read a whole lot. The time I gets invested into, into this, into gaming. But, my understanding was, and I got this from the end of Halo 3 with Guilty Spark, when he calls the Master Chief... He says, I believe the phrase is, "You are Forerunner. You're the inheritor of everything his creators left behind." So it kind of gave me the impression that Forerunners were human,
Halsey and Abdallah are somewhere inside that structure.
or at least humanoid. And I mean, I guess the Didact kind of was, but he kind of looked a little bit between, like, what, a chicken and an alien, and he was like an alien chicken almost.
Delta blow to Imdama's authority when the Prometheans turned on him. Gained a lot of followers, styling himself as a Forerunner prophet.
The data pad over here. Did I find this one? Yep, already found that one.
Time until his version of the Covenant started to break.
Well, I could stand to break a little faster if you ask me.
We're close to Halsey's position.
Open up.
Nice.
The new kind, too. Like they reported on Oban.
Concentrate fire on the broken armor.
Okay.
Don't let them through to Halsey. We need her alive.
Been playing too much Doom, I just tried to double jump. You know what? There's no such thing as too much Doom. And that's probably another game that will get to stream eventually, Doom Eternal.
To knock us out, regroup.
Whoops. My goodness. Alright, we got that one.
Glowing area. It's vulnerable.
There is a reference in the book Halo that maybe the Master Chief has the ISO didact. Oh, I don't know. Oh! Nice.
Need help.
Let's see how long it takes for the one alive to get over here.
My armor
Is she gonna be able to get me? Oh, that's a surprise. That's a surprise. A lot of times they come over and
Keep up the pressure, Osiris.
come on. Oh my goodness. There we go.
All right, danger is clear.
We move on Halsey and Jewel.
Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see if we make it or not. Oh, yep, that's right. They do the cutscene here.
What is the problem?
There are several. Would you like to discuss the finer points of casual reconciliation?
More human sarcasm.
So you have learned something from me, Jude.
You claim to be able to access.
And I can. However, I did not claim to be able to access it instantaneously.
The one thing I've always wondered in this is that had they always had the idea that Cortana would end up being the villain for Halo 5, or is that something that they wrote in later on?
An open rebellion, Han.
Enough!
Hey there, Nick. Bring back Locke in Halo Infinite.
Hey, good looking.
There's rumors that he's gonna be dead, or at least killed.
Does not
There's the brute that has on his shoulder the Spartan helmet. There's a toy, at least.
This doctor. You have been chasing shadows.
And if the toys are gonna reference anything in the game, then, I mean, you know, it looks like they're gonna be murdering Locke, or at least it's gonna happen off screen. I mean, these guys just got wrecked.
Took you long enough.
Fire Team Osiris, you are
That's another thing too that I noticed is cutscenes just kind of end in this. It's not like they flow into the next scene. It's just there's a scene and then it's over. Like there was a couple of times I remember the first time that I played where I was like I thought I bumped something on the controller. I had to go back and check the controller. Like, oh, what did you know? Did I bump something? Like, what did I do?
Captain Lasky, I sent you my position 3 weeks ago. I told you this was happening.
We'll discuss that in private, Doctor. Palmer.
What has she done? How far has it already gone?
Good work, Osiris. What do you think that's about?
I would like to the rest of Fire Team Osiris and Blue Team as well. I mean, who knows what they're gonna do? I think if they show up, they'll be there, but they'll be there in kind of like maybe a cutscene, or not anything that's like super reliant on gameplay like how they are here, where they're AI controlled. Maybe they'll come back in at like a co-op mode or something.
Press himself like this since we were in boot camp.
He's fine, Fred.
This many missions non-stop isn't
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this type of stuff. I mean, especially obviously multiplayer being free to play.
Blue team has located Argent Moon. Signs of hostile activity, but she's still here.
Copy that, 117. Eliminate all hostiles. Secure Argent Moon. You may deploy
The one thing I can't believe that they did was that they sidelined the chief in this game. Like, I mean, the game's been out now for 5 years. It's going to be 6 years by the time Infinite comes out. So, I mean, if it's spoilers, then, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. But, like, the fact that there's only 3 missions in the entire game as the Master Chief, it's just like, it's just, no.
Blue team, fall out.
Hey there, Finger Gun. Welcome into the stream here. Just a nice casual play of the campaign here before Infinite comes out. Starting early. We'll start off the beginning of the year like this and then finish it off with Infinite strong, right? Yeah, it's weird. I've said this before in other videos and in other streams. I really think that they're distancing themselves from Halo 5. Because Halo, the Master Chief Collection really is getting all the love for everything. That's getting the new Xbox Series consoles enhancements. It's been brought to PC. And 5 is just kind of there. They can finish up Infinite and then put 5 on PC. I'd be alright with that.
Only research station. Went dark 19 months ago. Last week, KKR scavengers found it and sold the find to Jula and Dama's people.
We clear the Covenant and return this station to Oni.
Fastest route to retrieval is to seize central control. Eliminate hostiles between here and there, then deactivate gravity and life support systems.
Ship data center is just ahead. We can pull down Argent Moon schematics there.
And you know what? Eventually, at some point too, with streaming, I'll probably end up doing some multiplayer live streams. Even though multiplayer is not really like super my thing with 5, I at least want to get it documented and stuff. Not that Halo 5 is going to disappear forever, but I don't know. I'd like to be able to at least have some of that on stream. And now that I've got a new the Elgato card for capturing, you know, I'd like to at least now be able to get it on there. That's a shame if we're talking. There's a lot that I like about Halo 5, but I guess good for the MCC. Yeah, I mean, 5 really is the black sheep of the franchise for a lot of people. I've lessened on it some, or I should say I've lessened on it a lot. Like, it was a while back. It's been like a year or so now. I put out a video, 25 reasons why I hate Halo 5. And there's still all problems that I have with the game. And a lot of them are gameplay related, not really much with the story. But just the game is very inconsistent from mode to mode. It's like a perfect example, like when you've taken damage in this and you're sprinting, right? In the multiplayer, your shield doesn't recharge at all. You get the little cooldown gold bar at the top underneath your shield, right? But in the campaign, you can. There's no like, there's no parity between it. And that's something that bothers me. If you guys ever do end up going back to watch that video, I recorded it in chunks, and I think I say the phrase "fact of the matter is" probably at least 80 times throughout that. I realized it when I was watching it back after I recorded it. I was like, holy crap. I actually think I even left it as a pinned comment apologizing for it.
They must be stripping that experimental ship for parts.
Scavengers, taking what supplies they can find.
But yeah, maybe one of these days we'll get
Jul-M Dama is a lot of things, but he's no prophet.
we'll get a PC version of this. 26 reason to hate Halo 5, the damn coffee-looking Seeker helmet.
Most direct route to the shipyard is through the wall ahead.
Let's charge through. Contact.
I keep forgetting I have the boost. There. I think if I remember correctly, there's still like ammo over here. Yeah, no, is it over here? Or is it down here? There's ammo for something around here somewhere. I can't remember where it's at. Yikes, that was a bad idea. Yeah, I'm obviously not very good at this game. That's another reason why I'm just playing it on normal. The storm rifle. Nice.
Area's clear.
Alright. Now there is something here too I would like to show you guys that I know a lot of people in the Halo community flipped out about. With the assault rifle, when they talked about how like flat it looked, this is pretty flat looking too. That was one thing I never really understood, was the outrage about that and saying that like, oh, the graphics are terrible. Like, I understand pop-in and optimization needs done, But like people are like, oh, look at how flat the weapons look. It's like, yeah, they look like that in Halo 5 too, and the people from the Halo 5 crowd didn't complain about that. So I don't know. I never quite got that complaint, especially when it's kind of almost about lighting. Come on, there we go. Ooh, look at that choppy animation. Everything animates at 60 except for enemies from far away, right? Oop. This campaign on Legendary is bull. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. That's part of the reason why I'm not playing it on that, just playing it on normal. Like I'd said before, the issues I ran into were just I had no ammo for anything. Like I completely ran out of all ammo for my guns. And yeah, I mean, I guess it was alluding that the next Halo game was going to be on a Halo ring, which, since 343's taken over the franchise for Halo, not one game has been on a Halo ring. You see a Halo ring, I think, in 4. And then, yeah, that legendary ending where you beat it and you get her humming. I don't know if that's supposed to mean she has control of the Halo ring, which, I mean, that's what they're insinuating, right? I mean, at least that's what I took away from it. I'll take this. Yeah, the one thing too with this gun specifically that always upset me, and we'll see if we can't find it here in this playthrough, is this targeting reticule. When the light hits it properly, you can't see through it, so you can't see what you're aiming at. I don't want to say properly, but like when the light hits it from a specific direction, there's no way to see through it. Unless that was a bug that they fixed. I mean, like I said, it's been a very, very long time since I've played this campaign. Listen, don't diss the weapons, you've gone too far.
Central control.
Central control is...
Oh yeah, I remember this part. I've tried to bug through this so many times, it just doesn't work. This is never explained very well either.
Blue team, report.
Just a weird hallucination.
Sierra 117 to blue team, report. Sierra 117, does anyone copy?
Like, is this a transmission from Cortana? Did he hit his head through the helmet or up against the helmet or something?
The domain is open. Meridian is next.
Cortana?
John, the reclamation is about to begin.
So yeah, in a way, they almost stole the plot of Mass Effect for this. A rogue, crazy AI uses giant robots to subjugate the universe.
She's on Meridian.
Who?
Cortana.
Yeah, see, and that's what I mean. They don't flow into the next thing. It just ends. Like,
That's not possible.
You said she was gone.
I watched her.
I got a light.
We have a mission to focus on. We can talk about this later. Lights on.
Oh, there we go.
Get us back on course for central control.
Bringing up
Ooh,
schematics.
what do we got over here?
There's an elevator we can use, but access is 4 levels down.
Mark a path.
Literally no one asked about the Meridian or the Domain. Yeah, I mean, it's not even that they just don't ask about it. Like, he doesn't even mention it. He just says Cortana is on, you know.
Hostile contact.
And this section is admittedly kind of cool, where the hunters are like chasing you through this area. No one's going to attack him. Alright, I guess I will then. It took like 4 melees to kill that one.
This area is clear.
Chief, what did Cortana say to you?
Not enough. Something about Meridian.
Meridian's at Backwater. If she's active, what's she doing so far out on the frontier?
And if she's so far out, how could she even send him a message? That's something I don't get. Yeah, like this is admittedly really cool. Like, you can see the little worms slithering down the glass. See, and like, this is what I mean. Like, look, this gun is already almost out of ammo. Like, why? Listen, I don't know about the answers. Maybe Cortana use telekinesis to contact Chief or something. I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I just think it's bad writing. There needs to be, like, a logical, or at least consistent reason in world as to how this stuff is happening. And there's really not. I feel like there were, like, more of the story that was, like, maybe cut. Like, the cutscenes were longer, and management was like, you gotta cut these down, you know, to a more, like, a more reasonable time. And, I mean, maybe that's true, but... There we go.
Reach level 3. One more level down to the elevator for central control.
One more level down. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going?
Covenant battlenet just lit up.
Covenant ships exiting slip space.
We're outnumbered here, Chief.
Oh yeah.
A few thousand to one.
Surrendering Argent Moon is not an option.
Neither is fighting half the Covenant in close quarters.
Then forget about reaching central control. Plan changes to asset denial. We scuttle the Argent Moon.
Ships reactor.
Blow it up!
Same plan as the Perpetual Devotion?
We overload the reactor and evac. Ship explodes, destroying any ships nearby.
The reactor is below the lab just ahead. We can use air ducts to travel between them. Marking the access panel.
There we go.
Green 5 clearance accepted. Authorizing entry.
Yeah, like that's pretty cool.
There's chatter about Jewel M. Dahmer on Covenant comms. The new arrivals say he's dead.
Somebody cut the head off the Covenant. Bravo.
Hunters.
They're strong and slow. Use the lab equipment to keep above them and out of their reach.
Weapons free.
Alright, here we go. Oh, what do you mean I can't get up there? Come on. Alright, let's get up here. There we go. Clamber on up.
Blue team, priority target. Sure.
We'll get this one. Nice. Yeah, these are on normal. They're not, like, incredibly difficult. I remember this on Legendary was super, super hard. And honestly, just as a nostalgia move for Infinite, they need to have at least one class of Hunter that could be taken out with a shot to the, like, the back between their armor. I mean, that would bring back, like, that would put a smile on a lot of, like, old school fans' face. Hold on, hold on. Let me ammo up again. No. No. Where is it? I know I saw a battle rifle around here. A shotgun. I guess I'm gonna have to go with the assault rifle. I thought I... Unless it's up. Yeah, there we go. I knew there was some ammo for that around here. Alright, let's go ahead and drop on down.
Schematics show a path to the reactor below here.
Yeah, the hunters definitely do. They're way more difficult.
The reactor room is just ahead. We can light this fuse and bolt.
No salvage for the Covenant. Right, let's go.
I mean, I feel like they give you that little warning there, you know, charge to sprint and then do the thing, but like I feel like they really shouldn't need to at this point.
Reactor controls are on the far side of the room. Eliminate the Covenant forces and get to those controls.
One and done. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's more ammo for this around here somewhere. No? Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe it's up further ahead. I see it.
Jackal's still a threat, routine.
Ah, come on now. I'd like to see them bring back dual wielding. I know that that was something cut, that Bungie cut, but I don't know. I would like to see it come back personally. Oh, I hit the thing.
Still seeing hostiles. Clear them
This
out.
man using a Halo 5 SMG. I like the gun. I mean, I'll be honest, I do. Like I said, this is just for a laid-back, casual playthrough, right? Man, it literally takes like a whole clip to kill an elite too.
Reactor failsafe disarmed. Failure imminent.
Got it. Reactor's overloading. Move for the hangar bay.
Protocol initiated.
Containment.
The station's going to try to cool the reactor.
I guess the UNSC is better reactor safety protocol than the Covenant's.
We can stop that. Board the reactor.
Alright, let's get on it.
Coolant chamber ready. Stand clear of deployment bay.
The safety systems are set to pump coolant to the reactor.
This whole plan fails if that coolant gets a chance to work. Shame to lose the Argent Moon, but I'd love to see the look on the Covenant's faces when she goes supernova.
How do we stop it?
There are sheds located on either side of the cooling chamber. Those are our targets.
Reach the control sheds. Get the cooling system offline.
Ooh, there we go. Oh, that's, I can't shoot through that. What am I thinking? Ooh.
Override controls.
Warning. Security shutters.
Those phantoms are too scripted and then they're AI controlled. Huh. Okay.
Perfect. Coolant system inner workings are exposed.
Eliminate the targets, Blue Team.
Grab Banshees. We can target the pipes more easily from the air.
The Armada's been alerted to our presence. Reinforcements inbound.
Was that just dropped on them? How funny. Can't remember. Oh, yeah, it does change.
It's working. Keep firing.
Two more. All right. Oh, did I ever shoot that? I did.
Coolant system failing. Reactor core temperature rising. Immediate evacuation advised.
Blue Team, evac now.
Banshees aren't fast enough to get clear of the reactor explosion.
Deploying in the Pelican. No signal on autopilot retrieval. Armada must have taken it out.
Frederick, find the nearest hangar bay. We're taking a prowler.
Hangar entrance here.
Prowler's to the side, through an airlock.
That was close. Look at this rocket launcher. This Call of Duty looking rocket launcher.
Reactor core temperature has exceeded 1,373 Kelvin. Failure imminent. Immediate
There's the prowler.
advised.
More Covenant. Clear them out and prep for launch.
Do it quick. I'd rather not be here when the station melts around us.
Alright, alright.
Marking the prowler's control panel.
Yeah, I mean,
Launch controls are here.
it is what it is. It's alright. I mean, it's all personal preference, but it's nice to see in that one render that they showed for Infinite that they were gonna have the classic rocket in it. At least a version of it. I'm alright with like variety of weapons, but I don't know. I like to see like, and eventually, I mean, they added it in the multiplayer and everything, but just like recently with Halo Infinite, they've said that they're not going to have the original pistol or the original shotgun in the game. Like that is a huge mistake. I'm sorry, but there are certain things with Halo, I mean, you just have to recognize, like, you have to have them. I mean, they're just very specific things that you can't leave out of Halo. Otherwise, I mean, it's kind of like not Halo. You know what I mean? Like, even if, like, you can have the gameplay changes that you want. Like, I'm perfectly fine with the Halo pistol functioning how they want it to. You know, Halo 2 had a very fast, light, snappy pistol to it too. Like, you know, it didn't have the combat evolved three tap kill, you know, handgun, but at the same time, you know, Bungie, I don't know, they're just, I'll get over it. I mean, if it's not in the game, then whatever, you know, I'll get over it and everything. But there's just certain things I feel belong in a Halo game to make it a Halo game. Certain weapons, certain designs. We'll see. We'll see once we get our hands on it and everything. Alright, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Forward now, blue team.
Let's get out of here.
89 seconds.
He just shoves that grunt off. If they ever change the energy sword design or replace it? Yeah, I mean, imagine if they did.
Argent Moon scuttled. I've reassigned Blue Team. Destination Meridian. Potential contact from Cortana.
Negative 117. Another team is already being prepped to deal with her.
What the hell?
You're to return to Infinity immediately.
Negative Infinity.
Chief said, "No, man, I ain't doing that."
Whoever they are, let's get to Meridian before they do.
Kelly, no.
No need to do this by yourself, Chief.
It's time to go, fellas.
They won't court-martial all of us, right?
I also wonder what their explanation's going to be for Infinite, for going back to the older armor style for Chief. Like, are they going to have an in-universe explanation, or is it just going to be nanobots again? Oh, they got the invisible jet now, too. I forgot about that.
I tried to warn you this was happening. Cortana is no longer an asset, Captain. She is a danger. She has access to the Forerunner domain, a galaxy-spanning network
Cortana's
that
alive?
allows her to control whatever devices caused this damage.
How is she? Master Chief believes she contacted him.
No, John must not speak to her.
He's gone in search of her.
You let him go?
How is
Nobody lets the chief do anything. He does what he wants.
Until 06
Nobody lets him do anything.
He was declared absent without leave.
This isn't about the Master
John
Chief.
is not equipped emotionally to deal with her as a threat.
Hey! Is anyone gonna answer me?
You're out of line, Roland.
Yes, sir, but so is everyone else. You created Cortana, Doc, and now you're throwing her out the airlock with these accusations.
Roland.
You think she tricked the Master Chief into abandoning his post? Respectfully, sir, to what end? Why is Cortana the problem? Because she refused to die when she was supposed to?
See, like, this cutscene just fades out. Like, there has to be more to the scene that got cut. Or the first time I played this, I was like, did I bump the controller? What'd I do?
You're okay with this? Not just another...
Hey, look, it's Cade from Destiny.
Every target is just another target, Buck.
Yeah. For you, maybe. I love being an ODST. Just point and shoot. None of this gray area BS. I mean, how are we even supposed to bring them in? Ask politely?
No.
The hell?
Armor restraint. Short circuit their suits.
Roland was just there. I liked Isabella. I never played Halo Wars 2. I never could get into that. I tried. I'm just not... It's not an RTS guy.
Every soldier, when they hear about this, they're gonna hate us. You know that, right?
You're not the only one here because of him.
And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I keep getting all kinds of audio artifacts, like things crashing in the background, sounds being like when they start. I don't think it's my headset. I mean, it could be, but...
This planet in 48. It was a UNSC colony then.
Oh, you watch the cutscenes on YouTube, okay.
Run by a private corp now, chipping away the glass, making her livable.
So far, haven't heard anything but you in the game. Okay.
Grew up on an indie colony like Meridian. Folks out here don't take well to the UNSC landing in the middle of town. tend to see it as an act of aggression.
Speaking of acts of aggression...
Those are Forerunner ships. What the hell are Forerunners doing here?
Maybe we're not the only ones here for the Master Chief.
Whoever the hell is on my elevator, identify yourself.
This is Spartan Jameson Locke, UNSC.
Thugs. A lot of you.
To whom am I speaking?
Yeah, there's a lot of narrative threads that they have to wrap up.
Governor didn't seem to want our help.
Well, he's gonna get it anyway.
Forcing yourself upon... But yeah, no, they have a lot of narrative threads to wrap up. They have, of course...
What's going on?
Yeah, we're not going to talk to you. They have, of course, the Forerunners with the Prometheans. You've got Cortana having all of the Guardians. You also have all the AI joining Cortana at the end of this game, because they all leave and join her. And then you essentially have Cortana hunting the UNSC Infinity. Like, and then they added in the Banished to this. Like, whoa. Oh boy.
But it's overrun. Open the doors so we can help.
Damn it, Kyle. Do it.
Kyle. Open the door, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Open the door, Kyle. It's a bad Cartman impression, but, you know.
Base is on lockdown. No way out.
There must be a way to shut down the security system.
Yeah, eliminate the threat, then lockdown ends.
I hate teleporting enemies. I really do.
Get those automated turrets online.
I think this was the level that I ran out of ammo on Legendary. I hate it. That's another reason why I'm not a big fan of 4 or 5, really. Because I cannot stand teleporting enemies. I didn't like it in Destiny, and I most certainly do not like it here. I don't know who thought it was a good idea, personally, but...
Take the shot. It'll drop power to the gate.
Maybe it was Kyle's. You know what? We are going to blame Kyle. Terrible shot. Come on. Like I was literally just up there. Yeah, this, again, it's not a great campaign. It has some good levels to it, definitely, that are very well designed. Honestly, the first couple of levels are really good. And the one with Chief, I'm trying to remember which one it is. I think it's not Reunion. There's another one. We'll get to it eventually. That's pretty well designed, but like, I don't know. like I've said. I mean, it is what it is at this point. At this point, I am playing through it just to get reacquainted with some of the major story beats. Maybe we'll see if they actually do anything with them when Infinite comes out, and you know, get that stuff documented here with the channel through the live streams. It's just, I mean, they just keep coming up out of nowhere. There we go. Can you still swap weapons with not your teammates, but like the AI controlled?
Is that your doing?
We just helped, Governor. Your people did a lot.
Oh my goodness, come on. Nope, you can't swap anymore with them.
Gates
That's lame. We've got this. We've got this. I'm trying to figure out which would be good to go with. I'm thinking we'll keep both of the long-range weapons. I mean, why not? Oh, look, we get a vehicle. Nice. Alright, Buck. What? I just ran them over. I went to slide them over, and they just did not. That's kind of bunk, but alright. Whatever.
McCord River, report in.
Governor Sloan, McCord River Bridge is sealed, but we're under heavy assault.
So where am I going?
Make damn sure they don't get through to town.
Governor, if you open the bridge, Osiris can help Meridian Station.
I let you through, those monsters will follow. No way. If you want to help, then secure that bridge.
Mongoose is taking damage. Inspire that
See, like, these things they're the same color as the ground. Like, that's not good design. I'm sorry, it's not. When your enemies blend into the background and the foreground, and like, that's why if you go back and look at early interviews with Bungie, when Halo was still an RTS,
Across the bridge, closer to town. There's others that could use your help.
We can do that, sir.
He was telling them when it came to like the elite designs, he was like, make them brighter, make them, you know, purple and green and red and yellow. And they thought he was crazy at the time. They're like, oh, yeah, all this color and stuff. But that ended up working out well because all of those elites, all of the, like, those enemies, they all contrast well in the environment. And that's just something that doesn't really happen in this. Halo 4 and Halo 5 specifically kind of fell into the Gears of War trap. And even Gears of War ended up like putting a ton of color into their palette. But originally the first couple of Gears of War were like black and gray, browns, dark colors, because it was supposed to be, you know, like gritty. But
They have a tank. Why do they have a tank? Give to us this.
But yeah, it just they don't stand out enough, I don't think. All right, let's get out of here. There's a tank in here that I'm supposed to be able to have, I think. get in here. There we go.
This is UNSC gear.
Corporate security.
This is
Private
UNSC
security
gear.
for Frontier Colony.
But yeah, hopefully in the future, whatever enemies they have for Halo, I hope that they get them so that they're contrasted. Color them at least, or design them at least so that they contrast well against the environment and don't blend in like Prometheans do in this. And even the Covenant to a point. I mean, and that comes down to the art style, and the fact that they're changing the art style back to what it was is always a plus.
Station now. If you could clear out the land between where you are and town.
Of course, Governor.
Wow. Pretty quick turnaround from get off my planet to hey, can you help?
Hey, can you help? I will say, though, the attention to detail is something that is appreciated. Vehicles, weapons, enemies. Even though some of the weapon textures are flat, they are. They're designed that way for the weapon skins. That is something that I look forward to with Infinite, is the detail. I mean, hopefully it doesn't pop in as much as it did in the demo, which I don't think it will. I mean, they have this entire year to optimize. I mean, I hope they use it well. Make our way up through here. I can't remember how long this level is, but I'm pretty sure you end up coming back through here on a vehicle or a ghost or something. The whole planet's like ready to explode, or it's being ripped apart by the Guardian, I think is what it is.
They're right on our doorstep, Spartans. Thought you were keeping them away from us.
Osiris, clear the area so they can open the gates.
It's unfortunate, though, that a lot of these levels pretty much end in like this one is, where it's, okay, just kill all the enemies and, you know, progress.
Oh, hell. Here they come.
I don't know if you guys can see it, depending on what kind of screen you're watching, but their animations for these guys, for the Forerunners, are really janky far away. Really.
Scorpion's gonna draw a lot of fire. Scorpion's under fire. Taking fire.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I might as well get out and shoot them. Oh my goodness, man. Come on. Enough. There's only like 2 coming out. You want to talk about stretching out a gameplay sequence, like, wow.
Get the knocker back up now!
Things out there, Spartans.
Yeah. $11 bullets, like what? Just what? Come on now.
Looks like you've done it. Never thought I'd thank the UNSC for a damn thing, but I do thank you, Spartans. Come on inside.
Governor Sloan, I was hoping we might have a word.
Come into town and we'll talk. I trust you won't cause any trouble.
We'll be with you shortly. Tanaka, what kind of welcome can we expect this far out?
Frontier colony like this? Not much. Best suggestion is to keep weapons down and hands off.
They seem to have fallen back. Few fire, enemy handle. If you're hurt, go see Doc K.
Is that Governor Sloan?
Yeah, like, this section could have been a cutscene.
I want everyone to know we had some unexpected help from the UNSC. They're here in Meridian Station with my permission, and they saved the lives of many of our people. They'll be leaving as soon as they came, but till they're gone, treat them as you would any Liang employee. Anyone gives them guff, understand?
Not too excited about kissing the behinds of UNSC.
He's an AI.
What's wrong with him? He looks broken. Rampancy onset. Late stage from the looks. Probably sacrificing resolution for logic cycles.
I have welcomed you to my home. Do not be so rude as to make my health a point of conversation.
Of course, Governor. My apologies. We're looking for another Spartan fire team.
Why so many Spartans here? Why not? I'm unaware of other UNSC agents in our midst, but you have done right by my people so far. Have your look, but make it quick. Governor Sloan, out.
So where do we start looking?
The best intel in a place like this comes from the people. Keep your ears open.
Yeah, like, I don't know what they thought this part was supposed to be. Like, this could be a cutscene. I mean, let's be honest. They tell you where to go, too, so it's like...
Was anyone with you at the outpost?
Just me. I heard we got hit here and hopped a mongoose back. Right as I left, that ship flew past in the other direction, real low.
You saw a ship? Any markings?
Pound glass, UNSC. It's not my problem if your buddies didn't tell you where they parked. You ought to synchronize your drop zones better next time.
Catch that? Sounds like it was a UNSC ship.
I'm still trying to get somebody from Liang Dortmund on the horn. Something's wrong with the uplink.
Alright. Let's make our way over here. We'll find the chief yet.
What happened over at the comms tower, Ed?
Station signal was coming through.
Ed.
Distress call. But then the tower caught fire.
Okay, Ed.
And
just relax. Your painkillers should kick in soon.
we heard yelling about things coming up out of the caves. Then screams. Then nothing.
Come on, Ed. Talk to me, Ed.
Did you hear anything else? Any other transmissions?
There was nothing else. The signal went dead. We couldn't signal back.
You're all right.
There was
Governor
smoke
Sloan will
everywhere.
take care of everything.
Ed.
We might be able to help. Where was that transmission sent from?
UNSC swooping down to take our claim. I'll tell you what. Our folks at
Yeah, it's interesting, but I'm not exactly sure what they were going for with being able to interact with
I think that's our location.
with other people. I like the fact that they acknowledge them in the world,
Apogee came under attack, and then a UNSC ship
but
seen
I feel like this
heading
could have been a cutscene, to be honest.
I want to know more about Apogee Station.
Artemis ought to be able to track down a suitable network terminal. Ping it.
It would be a shame for me if this is only a cutscene. I mean, if they're gonna do it, then they need to kind of do it right, I think. maybe not literally give you a waypoint to tell you like who to go talk to.
People saw UNSC ship out near Apogee
I don't know. I'm not a game designer, so you know, what do I know, right?
With your permission, we'd like to go ask them ourselves.
There's a cargo Pelican on the Meridian Station landing pad. It'll get you out to Apogee the quickest.
We appreciate it, Governor.
I'm sure you do.
Alright, we'll hop on this Pelican and we'll make our way. Yeah, I don't expect Infinite to be as handholdy as this is, to be honest.
Boarding the Pelican.
If they're going to have huge sections of the open world where you're exploring the ring to, you know, finish objectives and everything, I really don't expect them to be like, go here, do this. Go here, do that, you know. I'm sure that there will be some of that when it comes to specific objectives, but you're supposed to be able to explore stuff, so I'd imagine they would have stuff hidden.
The lady is correct. My team's there to keep an eye on things while you look around. Nothing personal, Spartans.
No offense taken, Governor. We'll find our targets and be out of your way shortly. Promethean!
Clear them out. Sloan people can fight, but they shouldn't have to.
Alright, guys, move out of the way. What keeps Oh my goodness. That's frustrating. There's 3 of them. They're all coming for me. One goes down. Oh, stop teleporting away from me, man. Oh my goodness. You know, if enemies teleported around in multiplayer, like the player versus player, that would be unacceptable because it's lag. But yet, for some reason, they thought it was a good idea. They thought it was a good idea to make it a function of one of the main enemy types. I don't know, I just don't get it. Alright, yeah, let's use this. Woo! Wish Halo 5 was on PC and it's full and not perfect game. But yeah, I mean, it would be pretty cool for it to be on PC. The aim assist, though, would be absolutely insane. Like, bullet magnetism in this game, because of the speed at which, you know, everybody runs and slides and everything like that, like the speed, it would have insane aim assist. I think that might be part of the reason too why it's not, is because of, like, I don't know, I think it would be too difficult to wait because of the way it was designed for the Xbox. That's my personal opinion, but
reinforcements. Look sharp.
Oh, I hate the teleporting. I hate the teleporting. Bullet sponge. Bullet sponge. Hey, if you guys ever need a wash, I got a bullet sponge right here. Man. Crap all over the level. So much crap all over. I think someone made a comparison between Halo 5 and Halo 3 about the aim assist, and Halo 5 has less of it. I don't know. I would have to check that out. I wouldn't be surprised. I know Halo 3 has a lot of aim assist in it too. But bullet magnetism, I mean, it's been such a long time. This is my first time kind of seriously playing Halo 5, probably in 2 years. But the last time that I watched it, like videos on it too on YouTube, bullet magnetism was a big deal too. I don't know how bad the bullet magnetism is for 3.
All clear.
The blue team just left their prowler parked in the middle of everything.
But
must have landed here for a reason.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Let's run a scan.
Until 343 gives an official statement outside of just being like, hey, you know, we're not doing it because we're busy with stuff. I mean, it was on PC, wasn't it? Didn't they have the Forge mode on PC for a while? So whatever. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be pretty all right.
Take that position.
Right away.
At location.
There, a console inside the deployment bay. Found an access point.
Ooh. Thank you very much. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it probably would be. But I've said before, I mean, I'll say it again too, I really do think that, I really do think that they are distancing themselves from Halo 5.
Governor Sloan.
Spartan lock.
We're looking for access to the mine near our position.
You think this soldier you're chasing
Yeah, Forge is on
down
PC,
there?
but it's terrible. Poor mouse movement feels awful. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Governor.
Opening the door for you now. Watch yourself down there.
Alright, let's get down here.
Stand back! Snipers perched ahead!
The Prometheans have this entrance bottled up.
Disintegrated.
Sight of the sniper.
Taking fire.
Well, that's a cool little... I just now noticed the paint job on this. Where's that coming from?
Firing on targets at the drill rig.
Where's that coming from? Multiple locations, apparently. Nice. Come on, Tanaka.
Take this weapon.
Solid copy.
Where is it? Where is it? Still another one. Where is it? Ah. Out of ammo. Alright, I gotta go find something. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use them as bait if, you know, if they're not gonna be any good. I'll just send them out to get shot. That way I can at least figure out where it's coming from. Come on, go. Why can't I move forward?
Governor Sloan.
Wow, really?
Our way at this location.
Really?
Opening now, Spartan.
Don't see any signs of blue team
Oh.
combat through here.
Oh, that's terrible.
My money's on the Prometheans never engaging them.
That doesn't make any sense.
Making sense.
Oh, I already found this one.
Always the same thing.
Governor City Anderson talked me into letting him take a crew to see what was under the rock. They found.
I think I'll keep it.
It looks like metal, not slag.
Let's see. Yeah, let's get my hands on one of these. Oh, that's weird. I don't know if you guys can see that. That weird shadow pattern on it. Oh. Oops, I guess I shot him in the back of the head. Probably should have moved.
Watch your heads.
I'll take this one. Ooh, almost. God, I remember using these guns in multiplayer and they just shred through people. Ah.
Auto turrets here. Turning them back on would be a real big help in this fight.
There we go.
Turrets on and firing.
That is one thing that I do like that they've done with this, and I hope that they continue it into Halo Infinite, is the with the heads-up display. When you've killed somebody, you get a tiny little X on your your targeting reticule that kind of is like, yeah, you got him. I like that. I really do. Also, the hit markers are something. At first, I wasn't quite sure if I was going to like them, you know, because it had been something for Call of Duty. But they really do provide, like, a decent shot feedback. Like, yeah, you're hitting your target. And then, I don't know, the way that they're animated in this is something that I wouldn't mind seeing come back. Small controlled burst, right? I believe that is the best method of shooting. All right, come on now, come on now. Let's make our way. Come on now. Oh, nice. More ammo for this. Yeah, I did nail it. Oh. Oh, come on now, man. Like, they need to also learn about, like, enemy placement and levels and stuff. I mean, you don't want to have enemies respawn in an area that you've already come through. Personally, I don't. We're trying to make our way up through this narrow corner here.
More Prometheans inbound.
Come on, man. Like, I literally just killed the one dude right there, and you spawn another one. Just... Oh, whoa! Well, I'm out of ammo for this, so... Nice. We got him. We got him.
Area's clear. Move into the structure.
Almost out of ammo. I gotta... But it also happened in Halo 1. Refresh my memory real quick. I'm not exactly sure what what you're referring to or answering to that I probably literally just said.
What is that?
You know, we've seen Promethean attacks since Requiem, but no record of any this intense. Something riled them up, that's for sure.
Keys in the maw. What exactly was it that I said that you're referring to? Like, what happens? Oh, I hit that thing. I didn't even mean to.
Similar design to a monitor.
Non-communicative. And they don't seem interested in us.
Move forward, but keep an eye on them.
Forerunners did not lack a sense of style.
Looks like the only way is down.
Look at all of this.
Record everything. We can get a good look at it later.
Spartans, I'm losing your...
Oh yeah, no, I didn't like it back then either. The enemy spawning at my back. Especially with the flood.
This place is huge. Why wouldn't Sloan report a find of this size? Mother hell.
It's a knocker.
Just realized. Buck was saying Blue Team didn't fight Prometheans. Well, they didn't have to sweet talk Sloan.
Yeah, there was nothing I found more annoying with Combat Evolved than running through a level, mowing down a bunch of flood, only to start getting slapped from behind with the flood tentacle. I remember the first time playing that, and I figured out like you could chop off their arms, or not chop off, but like shoot their arms off, and they wouldn't be able to attack you like that. Is this where we get that clunky looking cutscene? I think it is.
She calls the Guardians to serve her.
What was that?
Well, let's go find out. We're sitting ducks here.
Agreed. Move!
Steal a screenshot right there. there too.
Shelter is undesirable.
Are you the Guardian?
I am Warden Eternal. I stand in service to Cortana.
Cortana?
The other humans are approved for passage. Regretfully, you are not.
That sounds like a threat.
Vacate this shelter now.
I can't remember if we fight him here or not.
Yep. That was a threat, all right.
Who is this guy? Where'd he come from?
Yep.
Something new. Defend yourselves.
You are not necessary to learn that.
Ah!
Leave now and be spared.
Yep. We're gonna run around.
You are right.
The Warden is the target.
I never understood the fight with the Warden, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I know you're supposed to shoot that thing on his back, but there never seems to be, like...
Get fire on the Warden. Gotcha.
There never seems to be, I don't know, like oh yeah, do this. Or, not even just do this, but like, I don't know, I feel like there's not enough feedback to let you know that what you're doing is actually the correct thing. Personally.
What the hell was that thing? The Warden Eternal. He said he served Cortana.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Another quake. Bad news. Should get moving.
The Warden was protecting whatever lies beyond those doors.
He called it the Guardian.
Cortana is connected to this Guardian somehow, and that makes it the Master Chief's most likely target. We find it, we find him. Let's go. The Warden said Cortana was calling them to her. She's not here.
There's the Reaper, or, excuse me, Guardian.
Big, didn't they? Figure that's the Guardian?
Can't get much by a buck.
Up here. Contact.
Move! Contain!
See, and this scene never made any sense to me whatsoever. Like, they were sent after the Chief, and the Chief is going after Cortana. Like, I don't know. Like, had they just stopped to talk about it for 5 seconds, they would have been on the same side.
Stay where you are. "117, stand down. Sir, you are absent without leave. This is your one chance to come home peacefully. Blue team, stand down.
I have a job to do.
Cortana's our concern now, sir.
Like hell she is.
This clunky fight, like, just what are they doing? And make it obvious that that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna try and put that thing on him. I will say, though, that it is kind of savage of the Chief to just leave him there. I mean, I guess he kind of knows that his team will come save him, but still, like...
Damn it.
Don't like the looks of this.
Dude, they even make the same sound as the Reapers from Mass Effect. And you know what? I have to give them credit. As many things as they took from other games like Destiny and Call of Duty and tried to incorporate into Halo, I am shocked. I'm shocked that they didn't try to take wall running. I mean, you just kind of saw a little bit of it right here in this cutscene when that thing they were on turned to the side and they ran along the, along the side of it. But I don't know. I'll give them credit that they had the restraint, or maybe they couldn't make it work within Halo. I don't know.
We're on the surface?
More shuttles ready to launch. Move your asses to the evac zone. Get to orbit now.
Sloan's giving evac orders. He knows. Somehow...
All right.
What? Look, the Guardian.
Oh no. Where the hell is it going? Chief's
Let's
on
make
board.
our way out of here.
We need to get airborne.
The other colonies Captain Lasky told us about. This is what happened to them. Look, this colony's gonna be a crater soon. We can't take anything that flies from these people.
Our Pelican is on the space elevator. We could use that.
The other colonies, there are more Guardians.
Really only concerned about the one in front of us right now, Vale.
But why this one? Why is the Chief on this Guardian? I think it's the first one Cortana activated on purpose. Enemy down!
This is Governor Sloan, broadcasting on all frequencies. People, if you are still planetside, make your way to the space elevator.
Shoot him! What are you doing?
Final shuttles are departing soon, with or without you.
Governor Sloan, Shuttle Bravo 3 prep for takeoff. Watch it, they're on your tail.
Keep those targets coming.
Making our way through here.
Can we do autopilot retrieval? Bring the Pelican down to us.
Mayday! Mayday! We're taking fire! We're hit!
Not with those ships shooting everything out of the sky.
See, like, yeah, if there was ever an option, I would love for them... I'm here. I would love for them to make it so that you can, like this HUD right here, where it's just the shield bar and the radar on the left, outside of having weapons and grenades. If they had that so that you could toggle that, that'd be cool. I'm sure that would be, if it was on PC in a legitimate way, that it would be a cool, like, mod that you could have. But yeah, like, they kill, like, this epic, like, escape from the exploding, like, planet or settlement. They interrupt it with this gunfight. Which kind of, to me, kills the pacing. Like, I was all ready for a Warthog Run style escape, and then they stopped it. Come on. There we go. And people used to give Bungie a lot of crap too for like, oh, they reuse the same environments. Like, that's exactly what this is. You're literally, you ran through the level this way, and now you're going back the opposite way.
She's not gonna fly. Need another way to get these people off world.
Oh man. Just go through? No?
What's taking so long, Spartans? Your propaganda's overselling your skills. I ain't opening these doors until the base is clear.
We get to stop being polite with him real soon here, right?
Elevator doors open.
Spartans, your tenacity outstrips even my own.
When did Cortana tell you about the Guardian?
You're good. She gave me fair warning, true enough. I was allowed to help my people survive. A change is gonna come. For all of us, human and created alike. She's bringing a new dawn, and I intend to be part of it. I see my time is up. Good luck to you, everyone, and goodbye.
They're between us and the Pelican.
Weapons free. Tanaka, override the security system.
Love to. Delicate work to do while getting shot at, though.
Let's clear the ladies and work space,
Oh,
shall we?
just do it. Come on, up, up.
Move up.
Copy that, Locke.
Come on. Dude, she went from standing straight to just super swing with that.
Area's clear. Tanaka, how do we get the elevator moving?
Alright, let's get this
Find
up.
the control panel. It must be here somewhere.
Got it.
Literally took 3 button presses, and she was complaining about being shot at while trying to do that.
Sloan said a change is coming. We know Cortana contacted him. Is she on the Guardian too?
Master Chief seemed to think so.
So if she's there, then where are they going?
We'll find out once we're at the Pelican.
I think there's a couple more fights here going on.
Master Chief disobeying orders to find Cortana, but why the rest of Blue Team? They didn't know her.
The members of Blue Team grew up together in the Spartan 2 program. They've registered more operations than any other fire team in the UNSC.
They're family.
Exactly.
Yep, here we go.
Incoming Prometheans.
Approaching level 2 docking station.
Ah, I missed.
These soldiers ought to fall back while you can.
Damage the soldiers.
All clear. Safety protocol
claw our way out here, scratch a life out of the dirt for what? So we can run? Leave it all behind?
There's a difference between running and living to fight another day.
Tanaka's right. Humanity's at our best when we're making something out of nothing. We're tenacious. We'll rebuild as many times as we have to.
Don't mess around!
How did they not have firefight like with Reach in this game from launch? That just doesn't make sense. There's so many environments like this where you just that's like what a huge chunk of a mission or a level is stay here and defend this area. Like they couldn't have made that into at least melee attacks from behind are still a one hit.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? I'm at Meridian Station. Everyone's dead. Governor Sloan isn't here. Please. Is there anyone left?
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the scientist from Halo 4 that you rescue on that ship.
We'll find the truth about what happened.
Or no, she gets vaporized. Never mind.
Those who should answer for it.
That's not her. It sounds like her, though. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same voice actor. More? What? Just... why? Oh my... alright. No. No, what is it doing? Well, that's the first death, which I find to be rather cheap.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
But whatever.
I'm at Meridian Station. Everyone's dead. Governor Sloan isn't here.
Okay.
Please. Is there anyone left here but me?
Sloan just up and abandoned his people?
If Cortana's really behind that Guardian moving, she did more damage here than him.
We'll find the truth about what happened here, and we'll make certain that those who should answer for it do.
Alright, we're gonna make it through this time.
Watch out! More Prometheans!
Dude!
Check you later.
I'm up. Thanks.
On your feet, Vale.
Got it!
I'm getting hit. Drinks over, Tanaka.
I'm overloaded!
Oh my goodness, come on! I would say this is a poorly designed section, but I probably think that just because I'm consistently dying to this part.
Please. Is there anyone left here but me?
Sloan just
And you can't skip you can't skip this dialogue. Essentially, this is a loading screen. Let's be honest. This is a loading screen to mask like what's going on. No, stop with the...
More Prometheans!
How did he even get knocked down? Oh, goodness.
Tanaka's out.
Alright, run, run, run. Dodge. Dude, like, how much shots does this guy need? Wow. Nope, Tanaka's just dead with a green shield.
Maybe a signal of some
Alright
kind.
then.
Building up to something.
Are we gonna have more Prometheans here?
Everyone all right?
Well, let's get out of here.
Elevator E-brake stopped a total collapse, but she won't hold out long.
Do you figure the structure is still secure enough to climb?
If it's gonna fall,
We're gonna climb it.
parties are using it as a jungle gym. Pelican's a few more super wrongs up from here.
How far is that?
More than you want it to be, not as far as it could be.
Why isn't that just shooting him? I haven't seen a gun with that much, like, that bad of a shot since the last time I played Destiny. Holy moly. Can it? Come on. Alright, we got that one, so we got one more. How many more of these is it gonna take? Alright, now we got it. Let's go ahead and make our way. Oh, there was a Spartan laser there I could have used. I didn't even realize that. Going up, going up, going up. Going up.
The Pelican's still above us. Keep climbing.
Alright, up we go. Oh, just stop. Just stop with them already. Just ran past them on Legendary on this part. Nice. I'll take that as a good idea.
Calling in our Pelican now. We'll risk autopilot. The Pelican's just outside. Move it, people!
Shockwaves are getting closer together. Almost like a countdown.
What happens when it gets to zero?
Dude, that Pelican is getting trashed.
On board now!
How funny. Absolutely trashed. I mean, realistically, what were they going to do against the Guardian with those guns? mean, they have jets that can technically kind of fly.
I'm on it.
Isn't there usually a huge explosion? Here's a fun fact. In the cutscenes, the BR doesn't have the iron sight on it. Huh. I'll have to keep an eye out for that.
It's 11 colonies. I need a means to stop this now.
The Warden confirmed Dr. Halsey's theory. Cortana is activating the Guardians.
But not this one. Not yet. It's an Ion. A pre-Covenant religious site on San Helios.
It's a Guardian on the elite homeworld?
If we can get a team on the ground, we can access that Guardian.
San Helios is off limits. Brass wants nothing to do with the Arbiter's war.
That's because they haven't heard my great idea.
The Arbiter.
That noise is an encoded numerical pattern. Paired quantum phase sets. Slip space coordinates for a Forerunner map.
If Locke's team could feed the Guardian the coordinates recorded on Meridian, it would take them to the same place Cortana took Master Chief. Tom, we can stop this.
But it means going to San Helios.
I'll make arrangements.
Commander Lasky. Oh yeah, is this the next mission you play as the Chief?
There's another one.
Or at least the beginning.
What's Cortana up to?
Another thing that's wrong with the cutscene is that some gun sounds are wrong, like the AR for the first mission.
Let's keep moving.
I'm not surprised. Something I've noticed, I think you guys should be able to see it here. A lot of the animations and like the character models are like jittery, like they're like shaking or like pulsing or vibrating. It always looks weird.
Where are we?
No comm traffic on any band. No long-range uplinks at all.
Long way from nowhere, then.
We were brought to this location for a reason. Search ahead.
Alright guys, this is going to be part 1 of either 2 or 3. We've been streaming now for a couple of hours here tonight. And I'm not going to limit this to specifically just Sunday streams, otherwise it'll take like all month. And I'm coming up in the first week of February, I should be receiving a PlayStation 5 that I purchased. So I'm going to want to be streaming games from that, of course, here to the channel. So we're going to end up finishing this definitely before then. Probably, honestly, going to be streaming this more tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be a morning stream for me or an evening stream. But if you guys obviously keep an eye out on the sub box, and you will definitely find out that way. But yeah, unfortunately, as of right now, the time is late, and I have to get going. But I will be back tomorrow for sure. So I do appreciate you guys joining me here, whether it's live or on demand. I haven't asked this all stream, but if you guys do enjoy these live streams, please give them a thumbs up. It helps out the channel, it helps out the video, it makes everything a little bit more discoverable for others to join in and everything. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing. I upload content weekly. I live stream for the most part every Sunday, and uploads for news and other gaming informational videos have been on Wednesday, so keep an eye out for those. But until next time, everyone, thank you all for joining me here today. And I'll see all you guys in the next video. And I really hope that I don't get cat food in my shipment, or I will cry. But again, thank you all for joining me here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.